And now we present the ceremonial weigh for Fox UFC Fight Night. What's going on, Glendale, Arizona? Great to be back in the desert. How about a hand for the Octagon girls, Vanessa Hansen, Chrissy Blair, one of the best matchmakers in the world, the handsome Mick Maynard is in the building as well. 14 fights coming your way tomorrow night. We begin with the UFC Fight Pass prelims. First up in the UFC Bantamweight division, Cool Hand Luke Sanders versus Patrick the Animal Williams. First fighter to the scale, please welcome Patrick Williams. .136, the official weight for Patrick Williams. And his opponent, a man with some Arizona ties. Please welcome Cool Hand Luke Sanders. .135 for Luke Sanders. All right, next up also in the Bantamweight division, Matthew Lopez versus Alejandro Turbo Perez. .136 for Alejandro Perez. And his opponent, born in Safford, Arizona, Matthew Lopez. .136, the official weight for Matthew Lopez. Moving on now to the UFC heavyweight division, Arjun Buller versus Adam Wieczorek. .232, the official weight for Adam Wieczorek. And his opponent, how about a hand for Arjun Singh Buller? £241, the official weight for Arjun Buller. All right, moving on now to the welterweight division, Diego Lima versus Yushin Thunder Okami. First fighter to the scale, making the walk for his 46th professional fight, Yushin Okami. 170, the official weight for Yushin Okami. And his opponent, two-time Ultimate Fighter finalist, please welcome Diego Lima. $171 for Diego Lima. All right, next up in the UFC Women's Flyweight Division, Shauna Danger Dobson versus Lauren Princess Tiger Mueller. First fighter coming out making her UFC debut. How about a hand for Lauren Mueller? $126 for Lauren Mueller. And her opponent, Shauna Danger Dobson. $126, the official weight for Shauna Dobson. All right, now to a featured bout for the UFC Fight Pass prelims in the lightweight division. Gilbert Dorino Burns versus Dan the Hitman Moret. Dan Moret coming up here for his UFC debut tomorrow night, folks. $156 for the Hitman. And his opponent, please welcome Gilbert Dorino Burns. $156, the official weight for Dorino. All right, now we get to the Fox UFC Fight Night prelims. First out of the chute in the middleweight division, Chris Jotko versus Brad Tavares. First fighter to the scale, number 15 in the world, Brad Tavares. $186 for Brad Tavares. And his opponent, currently ranked number 13 in the world, Krzysztof Jotko. $185 and a hook, the official weight for Chris Jotko. All right, next up, two former world title challengers in the flyweight division. Wilson Hayes versus John Moraga. First fighter to the scale, repping Phoenix, Arizona, John Moraga. $126, the official weight for John Moraga. And his opponent, the 6th ranked flyweight in the world, Wilson Hayes. 125 for Wilson Hayes. All right, next up in the UFC welterweight division, the king of Kung Fu, Muslim Salikov, versus Ricky the Sniper Rainey. First fighter to the scale, making his UFC debut. How about a hand for Ricky Rainey? $170, the official weight for Ricky Rainey. And his opponent making his second UFC appearance, he is Muslim Salikov. $171 for the king of Kung Fu. All right, our featured prelims comes your way in the UFC's middleweight division. Tim the Barbarian Boach versus Antonio Caradisapat Carlos Jr. UFC Fight Night. First up in the UFC Women's Strawweight Division, the karate hottie Michelle Waterson versus Courtney Cast Iron Casey. First fighter to the scale, repping Phoenix, Arizona, Courtney Casey. $115, the official weight for Courtney Casey. And her opponent, the number 7 ranked strawweight in the world, the karate hottie, Michelle Waterson. $115 for Michelle Waterson. All right, next up in the middleweight division, Israel, the last style bender Adesanya versus Marvin, the Italian Dream Vittori.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. it sound right, boys.
All right, that brings us to the co-main event in the UFC's welterweight division. The natural-born killer, Carlos Condit, versus... Time to take a closer look at the two lightweight contenders involved in tomorrow night's 5-round main event. Take a look.
If I would have never came to the UFC, I would have been unsatisfied and I never would have been happy with myself. This is the pinnacle of the sport, and if you want to be the best, then you have to fight in the UFC. And I'll prove I'm the best or fail trying.
When I was younger, I really didn't have a lot of direction. I was getting into a lot of trouble, hanging with the wrong people. I went to the school of hard knocks. I earned everything I have through fighting for it. Punch by punch, inch by inch, I've clawed and fought my way to the top of the mixed martial arts world. And I'm a few fights away from being the world champion. The pinnacle, the goal that I set out for myself as a young kid.
As tough as they come. It's non-stop forward pressure.
Justin Gaethje versus Dustin Poirier. This is a fight for which you thank the MMA gods. This has to be an absolute war. Justin Gaethje doesn't know how to fight any other way. Justin Gaethje with his ultimate highlight. Justin Gaethje, he goes in there and he throws everything he has every single time.
If you want to introduce somebody to MMA fighting, show them my fight. I promise you, your grandma will love it.
And against another warrior, against a guy like Dustin Poirier, who will be there.
Oh, Corsani's in a world of pain here. This one might be done.
That has fight of the millennium written all over.
I'm coming to beat his ass. He's coming to do the same. Fans are in for a treat. Just buckle up, enjoy the ride.
First fighter to the scale, born and raised right here in Arizona, Justin, the highlight, Gaethje. $156, the official weight for Justin Gaethje. And his opponent, the number 5 ranked UFC lightweight contender, making his 20th UFC appearance tomorrow night, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. $156, the official weight for Dustin Poirier. All right, first we'll talk to Justin Gaethje, Arizona. This is one of your own. Your thoughts on headlining in a building that obviously has a lot of history for you.
Yeah, I wrestled 4 times at state here, and it truly is a dream come true to come home and headline a UFC event in front of all my people.
All the best tomorrow night, sir. Thank you very much. All right, and here's Dustin Poirier, 20 UFC fights, my man, 4th UFC main event. Your expectations for what's in store for this headliner tomorrow night, sir?
We all know it's going to be a high-paced, high-action fight. Just sit back and enjoy the show, guys. Thank you for coming out.
Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Dustin Poirier, folks. Glendale, thanks for the noise today. We love you. We will see you all right back here for the fights tomorrow afternoon. Thank you all very much.
UFC Fight Night on Fox.
Justin Gaethje, ladies and
Coming for your head, coming for your leg, coming for your body.
They won't hurt you.